Hey YouTube, how are you? I hope that you're doing great. I'm doing absolutely wonderful. I'm here at Arabia Mountain, walking around this beautiful nature trail. Garrick is cycling, so he kind of left me. But I want to show you all something as well. But I wanted to tell you all, happy Mother's Day. And when I say Happy Mother's Day, I mean Happy Mother's Day to everyone that has been a mother to someone, whether it's your biological child or not. Let me be the first to tell you that I've had a lot of mothers in my life outside of my mom. My mom is great, but she has some wonderful friends who were in my life that were a very important part of my life, who were a very integral part of my life. They taught me how to be a woman, how to be a wife, how to be a mother, how to be a friend. There go Garrett. A wife, a mother, a friend, a sister. They taught me so much. And I'm thankful for the lessons that they have taught me because I am the woman I am today. I still have a lot of work to do, but I'm a work in progress and I'm still learning. But the things that they taught me have always stuck with me. When I was coming up, my mother had a very close friend. Her name was Miss James. Miss James did not have any children. But Miss James made it a point to be at everything for me. Miss James made it a point to be at my graduations from first grade all the way up till I graduated from high school, birthday parties, proms. There was so much that she had done for me and had given me. And the great thing about Miss James was I could talk to her about a lot of things that I may not have been comfortable discussing with my mother. My mother was a very prim and proper lady, very prim and proper. And so there were a lot of things that my mother was not going to discuss. There were a lot of things she didn't feel comfortable with discussing. And we're not talking about the birds and the bees. We're just talking about a lot of different things. And so for me, it was nothing to pick up the phone and call Miss James and have a conversation with her about it. And on Mother's Day, I would always get her something. I would always reach out to her. I would always, give her something sweet, something nice, because she was a mother to me. So many of you play that role in lives of different children, young adults. You mother them, you guide them, you're there for them, and it means so much. Take it from me coming from someone that had someone outside of my mom to love me and to help mold me and scold me when I wasn't doing things right. Miss James never went against anything my mother said. She never was one of those people that if I did something, she would hide it. She was very open with my mom. She was very open with me. Until this day, I am very thankful for her. And that's what being a mom is. Let's just be honest. Some people have biological children and they don't give them that love, affection. They don't show them the kind of motherly love that some of us have received, or even some of us show our children. So yes, just because you don't have children of your own, does not mean you're not a mother. May have nieces, nephews, cousins, friend, community children. You open the doors to the children in your community. You feed them. How many of us can remember those moms? They are far and few in between now. You don't have those mothers anymore that will open their door and feed you. We don't do that anymore for various reasons. I'm sitting here looking at this lake. I wish I could show you guys this lake. Can you guys see it? Lord, don't let me drop my phone. You saw it. Yesterday, when I arrived at work, I had some trash that I had bought from my home, cleaned out my deep freezer. Now, I'm not supposed to do that, but I did. And I threw the trash into the trash bin, and my key was attached. I don't know how that happened. And it went over into this big trash bin. Long story short, I had to go get someone to come help me get my key. It was horrible. So I'm thinking to myself, the last thing I need to do is drop my phone. Not the end of the world, but I'm out here because Garrick, as you can see, y'all see how isolated this is? And he's gone, honey. He's all the way down there. So I need my phone in case I have to make a call. I don't know who, but in case I need to make a call. Somebody come get me. I haven't been on YouTube for a while because, guys, I needed a break. I needed a mental break for a minute. You know, I have been trying to figure out what I can do. I have a lot of different things I like to do. Home interior is one of my passions, and I have some other passions that I'm interested in. But I'm just tired of making other people rich with my talents. And I think that I want to use my talents to benefit me, myself, and my family. Mainly my family. Just like a mother, isn't it? You think of your family before you think of yourself. And so my job had kind of been weighing on me mentally. Just kind of, you know, it's a lot dealing with people doing customer service. It's a lot dealing with seniors, and you have to have a lot of patience. And I have a lot of patience, but I think at my age, I'm been doing this for so long, I'm starting to feel burned out. And that's how I was starting to feel. And I was really disappointed because there was a position that I wanted that I was kind of overlooked. And I know that the position that I'm in now, I have to start transitioning from that position. And I just feel like I'm kind of stagnant, and I haven't been very happy about it. And pulling up at work has almost been like a challenge for me. So I stopped asking God, why is this happening? Why this and why that? And I started asking him, what is it that he want me to do? Do you want me to be still, be patient, and wait? Do you want me to make some moves? What is it that you want me to do? So, you know, I'm tired of going to God with why questions. I don't think that I should do that. I pray about it, I leave it in his hands, and I say, okay, God, what next? What is it that you want me to do next? And that's how I said from this day forward, how I'm going to live my life. My husband, during this time where I was going through this mental turmoil, my husband booked us a trip to South Africa. So I'm going to South Africa end of August, September. I'm going to South Beach. And if he comes somebody, y'all, I don't want to look crazy. So if I get quiet, y'all know why I'm quiet, okay? Okay. You going back up?
Using you as a bar.
Where's the lake? Say hey, Garrett.
Hello. The lake is dry. I went to the lake, got on the bridge. Workout pause. And then just kind of, I didn't start my thing until I left the lake though. So it was 2 miles from the lake to here.
Okay.
So I know I did 4 miles so far.
Okay. Yeah,
My
you.
goal was 5. So.
Okay.
Sure you don't want to ride? Get a feel for it?
Yeah, I think I should ride this bike. I don't know.
Let's go up into the open area. You can ride it.
Y'all, last time I rode a bike, I was probably 10 years old.
Man, I found an adrenaline, a groove. Because at first it was a burn. Now it's just a thrill.
Yeah, then he's gonna be one of those biker people, you know, when you're trying to go somewhere on Saturdays and they're all in the street because they think they have a right to be there. Won't get out the way.
There's a lot of bikers up town through here.
But it's a biking trail. But that's what I would tell you guys. But Garrett decided to roll up on his bike after leaving me out here to walk by myself for a while. I'll ride down in the open area. I fell off this bike, y'all. It's on. But let's see, he's gone. Look at that. Anywho, so he booked the trip to South Africa, and I heard that's a life-changing experience, and I'm ready for that because I need that right now, you guys. I really do. We're going to South Beach. We're going to do a miniature trip to South Beach in a few weeks. Then we're going to Jacksonville. And we're going to try to get some more trips in. So he's getting trips so I can just kind of mentally, get myself back together. Because I have just been feeling just a mental turmoil. You guys understand what I'm saying? Just a mental turmoil. I just been feeling on my weekends. I've been feeling lonely because Garrick is at work on Saturdays. This Saturday he's off. He's starting to take off some Saturdays so we can be together, do some things like this. But usually I'm home by myself on Saturdays, and I just been feeling a loneliness and just a mental. And I mean, I could probably get out and do things with people, but when you just feel that mental weight on your shoulders, it gets you down. And that's just really how I've been feeling, So I don't know what I'm going to do yet. I'm trying to decide if I don't want to get another job right now, or go into a venture right now. And I have my summer kind of planned, and then on top of that, we picked my son up. He's come in from school. We picked him up, trying to get him acclimated back at home, get him a job. He's done a lot of stuff since he's been in school. He just came from Tybee Island a couple of weeks ago, so he didn't really want to go to South Beach with us. By the time we go to Africa, he's going to be back in school. He's going to go to Jacksonville with us. But he's grown now, and hanging with his parents I guess it's just not as cool as it used to be. I'm good with that. But just trying to figure out what it is I'm going to do. Should I just wait until I come back from my trips to start looking into something? I just know that I think that working for people have just really burned me out. And I just need to start building a portfolio of my interior design to start doing something different. So that's where I am, y'all. So I said my YouTube videos, I weren't going to have them very long anymore. 15 minutes is going to be my max. And I can't believe I've walked and talked for almost 15 minutes, 14 minutes actually. But I just wanted to let you guys know I haven't been on YouTube because I just been mentally all over the place. I needed a mental break. I didn't want to come on YouTube because sometimes when you need to vent and you get that platform to vent, oh God, this trail was isolated, and you need to vent. You can go on and on and on. Then your videos become negative.
I got 170 off.
I promise y'all, this is an isolated trail. Now I told you all, I don't know, girl, y'all. Here comes somebody else. Hi. Hi. I promise y'all it's isolated. I promise you that. But yeah, when you have to vent, you start venting and ranting and your videos become negative. And I'm not a negative Nancy. I'm just a human being that go through things. I'm a human being that doesn't always make, always say the right thing to people and sometimes make mistakes. That's who I am. But again, I've hit that 15-minute mark. Happy Mother's Day to you. I love you all. Thank you for hearing me out. And I hear some weird sounding stuff. Uh-oh, what is that? Okay, I gotta go catch up with Gary. Bye.